from dependence to independence to interdependence. When a parent raises their kids, at some point there will be this mentality that they want the child to reciprocate the effort and energy that they have invested into the child. So may it be the parent is saying, oh, I have done all of this for you. Why can't you do this for me? Why can't you follow what I want? Why can't you take care of me? Why can't you give me financial support, etc.? And while the child is also depending on the parent to show them love, show them that, let them know that they feel enough, feeling like they are significant and important, and they're doing their best to reciprocate, to offer whatever that they could to the parent, so that in return they really hope that the parent will say, I love you, I appreciate you, you're enough for me, and I accept you for who you are. And because of this enmeshment, this dependency, one side may feel that the other side is taking too much from them. And so they were struggling. They're struggling and on this healing journey. So what happens is when we go on this healing journey, sometimes I also share this, is that you have to understand that maybe your parents or your child is not able to give you what you want. So you have to be the one to feel enough. You have to be the one to give yourself that love that the other person is unable to give to you. However, there is one more step to this equation, because as human beings, we come from community. We crave to be part of relationships. We crave to have that connection, that inner, that heart-to-heart touch. And so we do want to create an independent relationship. In order to get to that point, there are the few steps. In the beginning, we open up our eyes to become aware that we are depending on the other person to give us what we want. And then the second step is to learn to give ourselves what we need so that we can heal those wounds. So that's the independent part, the part where we are learning to say, oh, I don't need the other person to give me what I want. And the last step is to create that interdependence, to be the one who is able to say, hey, I do want to have a connection with you. And at the end of the day, why would I want to be in this community if I do not get what I want? So I'm now the one to learn the skills to talk to the other person, to let them know what exactly it is I feel, what it is that exactly I need, and being able to ask for it. Now, asking for it doesn't necessarily mean the other person can have the ability to give it to you. They could try, or they may not have the capacity to give it to you. And at the same time, it's for us to take ourselves to that step to say, hey, wait a minute, I do want to create this interdependent relationship with you, and yet I can ask for it, and yet I don't fully depend on you to say, yes, you can give it to me. If, let's say, you are unable to give your support to me, I can still take care of myself, to take care of my disappointment, take care of my frustration, so that maybe I can ask again, because maybe that person is unable to give you that, what you need yet at that moment. And so we have to take care of ourselves, and then we can ask for it again. So it's like a 3-step process. And at the end of the day, we have to go back to step 1 to become aware of what exactly is happening. Because a lot of times we get upset, or we hold these grudges, or we give out ultimatums because we demand the other person to give us what we need. And so it's that dependency we have to that we are trying to become aware of, and then we learn to take care of ourselves with the independent, to heal our wounds, to take care of our own needs, and then going to step 3 to ask for that interdependent relationship. Now, of course, it's not a straightforward thing. It takes some time, and we sometimes need to give ourselves the grace, because it is a journey. It is a journey. It takes us to heal our wounds, be vulnerable enough to ask for what we want, look at what we're missing, and heal through all those pain and hurt and frustration, so that we come to a place where we're open to build this community with other people, so that we can create deeper, more meaningful relationships. So I just wanted to share this with you, because as a girl who is both a mother and a daughter, I see a lot of times what happens is the people who are in this spot where they were a child before and now they're moving on to being their own independent adult, sometimes it's very difficult to transition, because there is a lot of chains and connections between you and your parents, and yet now you're trying to cut those strings so that they can become more independent, to build their own version of their own family. And then at the next step is when they have their own children, then they are also building up their awareness as to where they stand as a parent. How do they want to raise their children? And so this is a push and pull, becoming aware, learning about all these things, so that we can be who we really are. Because at the end of the day, our parents may not support us. Our children are going to hate us, and so we can only be responsible for us. And yet we have the capacity, once we get there, once we learn the skills and heal our own wounds, we can build a more meaningful relationship with our parents and with our child without needing them to change. And of course, I'm not saying that there are people out there whom you have to have a relationship with, and yet at the same time you get to decide how you want to have a relationship with your parents and with your children. So this is what I want to share with you. I'm just going out for a walk. Today is Good Friday, nothing's open, and it's raining outside. I think it stopped raining already. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you. If you, at any point in time, you're at a spot where you feel like you're on this journey, and if you need some more help and support, jump on a consultation call with me. We can have a chat to see where you are, so I can let you know how exactly I can help guide you through. It's going to be a journey that is worth going on. So I will talk to you soon.